There is a sacred moment between the last sigh of the night and the first demand of the day. A moment where you are still completely yours, where your essence remains untouched by the urgencies of the world. Ralph Waldo Emerson said that the morning is when I'm awake and there is a dawn on me. But here is the question that should be uneasy. How many mornings did you hand over your soul to the first mobile beep? How many times have you woke up and immediately became hostage to other people's expectations? The news that drain your energy, the messages that kidnap your thoughts, even before you discover what thoughts are yours. Today, we will talk about how to shield your morning. Not to isolate yourself from the world, but to protect the temple from your consciousness, until it is strong enough to consciously choose how to relate to external reality. We live in a peculiar time of humanity. For the first time in history, our mind is invaded even before our conscience completely awakens. We become a generation of reactive, non-creative awakening. Emerson, for over 150 years, has warned of the dangers of social conformity, how external pressure can disconnect from our inner wisdom. He said that nature teaches us about self-sufficiency. Observe a tree. It does not consult the other trees before deciding where to grow. She trusts her own relationship with the sun, to the earth, with the wind. But we woke up consulting what the world wants from us before we find out what we want for us. Our morning, this sacred moment of infinite possibility, has become a battlefield where our essence struggles to survive against the demands of an increasingly noisy world. And if you are feeling that your morning needs this protection, that your soul deserves this care, do not forget to enjoy this video and subscribe to the channel, because we will dive deep into wisdom that can transform not only your day, but your relationship with life. The first command is, do not feed the hungry mind before nourishing the spirit. Imagine your conscience as a blank screen when you wake up. Linda, full of possibilities, waiting for the first brushstroke of the day. But what do? We play ink of all colors before we even decide what work we want to create. Emerson teaches us that the first 30 to 60 minutes after awakening are sacred. They determine not only what you do, but who you are during the day. It is as if your energy has a fingerprint, and this impression is defined in the first moments of consciousness. Here is the revolutionary practice. Wake up without cell phone, no news, without external stimuli. Allow your mind to wake up at your own natural speed, like a flower that opens up to the sunrise, not because someone sent it, but because it is their nature to flourish. This is not about being antisocial or disconnected. It is about being selective with your energy. As a wise gardener who protects delicate seedlings until they are strong enough to face any storm. During these first moments, you are not hiding from the world. You are finding yourself in it. You are remembering who it is before becoming who the world needs you to be. The second command echoes a deep Emersonian truth. Talk to the universe before talking to the world. Emerson spent hours watching nature, not as a hobby, but as a spiritual practice. He understood that there is an intelligence in the universe that operates at frequencies that we can only capture in silence. After protecting your awakening, dedicate 10 to 20 minutes to simply be. Do not meditate forcibly. Do not follow complicated techniques. Just contemplate. Observe the light changing in the window. Feel your breath. Listen to the natural sounds around. This is not laziness. It is reconnection. Emerson said that nature is our first teacher, and it teaches us through presence, not in a hurry. A tree does not strive to grow. It simply allows life to flow through it. In this contemplative silence, something magical happens. You remember that there is a wisdom in you that is independent of any external knowledge, an intuition that whispers truths that no guru, no book, no podcasts can give you. It is as if you have an internal antenna that captures the most subtle frequencies of existence. But this antenna needs silence to work. In the constant noise of the modern world, we lose this ability to hear our own wisdom, and we come to the third command, perhaps the most powerful. Plant the day on the fertile earth of consciousness, not in the molded sand of reactivity. Emerson was fascinated by the idea of living with conscious purpose. He observed that most people lived on a constant reaction to external events, such as leaves in the wind. But there is another way of existing, like a tree that has deep roots and consciously chooses where to grow. After nourishing your awakening and reconnecting with its essence, the time has come to define the energy of your day. I'm not talking about task lists or productivity goals. I'm talking about states of being, of intentions that emerge from your soul. not from your obligations. Ask yourself, how do I want to be in the world today? Maybe it's more compassionate, maybe with more courage, maybe with more presence. Choose 1 to 3 intentions that deeply resonate with who you are becoming. And here I make an invitation. If you are really willing to experience this transformation, leave a comment with the word silence. I want to know how many of you are ready to protect this sacred dimension in the morning. The difference is deep. When you plant the day in consciousness, external situations become opportunities to express your intention, not to react unconsciously. You become the author of your day, not just a character in other people's history. Now, let's integrate these 3 commands on a truly armored morning. Imagine wake up like this. First, you resist the automatic impetus to get your phone. You allow your consciousness to awaken naturally, such as the sun that is born at your own rhythm. Your first thoughts are yours, not echoes of the anxieties of the world. Then you dedicate a few minutes to silent contemplation, maybe looking out the window, maybe just breathing consciously. You are talking to the universe through the presence, reconnecting with this ancient wisdom that exists in you. Finally, you define your intentions for the day. Not what you need to do, but how you want to be. And these intentions, their actions naturally flow with more purpose and less effort. This is not just a morning routine. It is a ritual of emotional and spiritual self-sufficiency. It is like building an internal fortress that allows you to consciously choose how to relate to external demands. Some people will say that you are wasting time. Emerson would say that you are making a living. Because when you invest in the quality of your conscience, everything that flows from it has a different quality. Your relationships, your work, your presence in the world. True armor is not about protecting yourself from the world. It is about connecting so deeply to yourself that you can relate to the world from a place of choice, not reaction. Emerson reminds us that each morning is a new opportunity to awaken not only physically but spiritually. Each dawn is a chance to remember who we are beyond the masks we wear, the roles we play, the expectations we carry. When you dominate your morning, you are not just optimizing your day, you are honoring your soul. You are saying to the universe, I consciously choose as I want to exist in this world, and this choice, repeated morning after morning, becomes the foundation of a life lived in its own terms, a life that flows from its essence, not its obligations, a truly free life. If this journey of self-knowledge and practical wisdom resonates with you, you subscribe to the channel and activate the notifications. Share this video with someone who also deserves to awaken to their own greatness. And I already leave the tip of the next video, where we will explore how Emerson can teach us about authentic relationships in a world of social masks. Remember, your morning is sacred. Protect it, honor it, and let her be the portal for the extraordinary person you came to be in this world.